Bob, I was actually able to get out on the beach
Yeah.
this weekend, and it was so nice. I mean, you could kind of smell occasionally here or there that kind of smell from the dead fish, but it was not bad, and I was so nice. It was so nice to be out there.
I saw a lot of Facebook posts, and
Yeah.
no one said anything about any of that.
Right.
So that's good news on that front. The video that you saw there, too, the dead fish, that was file video, obviously,
Right,
from
right.
over a month ago. But there's been some good signs. This hopefully the midweek and the Friday report comes out, and it's
Yeah.
still showing positive news on that front. Well, we had a nice sunset tonight, and again, here, that was pretty nice. Stephen Smith getting this one near Lido Beach, and here's another one from Jim. Jim getting this one right there. Look at that nice, I think it's a blue heron right there in the water. And here's one from Terracea. Susan always sending great photos in. Appreciate those. And we got some changes on the way, you guys. We had a little bit of a cool start this morning. It'll be that way again tomorrow morning. Pretty nice out there. And then it'll start to moisten up a little bit in advance of the next system. Now, the cooler weather has moved in across the southeast and throughout the northeast right now. This cool air will retreat somewhat as a warm front starts to move back over the top of us. But what we do have is high pressure in control. The high pressure ridge is over the Carolina coast. This high is going to get bumped down into the east of the state. That'll give us more of a southeasterly wind. And when that happens, we start to see the humidity values come back up again. Now, what we are watching is this area of low pressure. It's always on the tail end of a front. Now, this is what we watched during the tropical season. Right there, you can see it just south of Houston. They really don't need the rainfall into Texas, and they're getting it. And a lot more is on the way, it looks like. And eventually this low will travel off to the east, and then there's a couple of schools of thought here. One is that the European takes it higher up into Georgia, while the GFS takes it more across north central Florida. Either way, it's going to swing a cold front our way, and that cold front will cool us off for the weekend. We'll get back below average temperatures. Not back, we'll finally be below average temperatures by Saturday and Sunday. Well, some showers out there in the Gulf of Mexico. That's been about it. Here's the forecast. You'll start to see that wind trending more out of the southeast on into Wednesday and Thursday, and that brings in a little bit more moisture. Another front tries to come down on Wednesday, but it's going to get hung up and eventually move back northward as a warm front. Here comes that storm system. I mentioned the rainfall in Texas. This particular model indicating some heavy rainfall there, more flooding likely, and then that low pressure tracks across the Gulf. Well, the forecast tomorrow, mid-80s for highs. It should be a nice day. Maybe a few more clouds around on Tuesday than we saw on Monday, but still a nice day. The tropics are quiet here in the Caribbean, the Atlantic, and for the most part, the Gulf of Mexico. This is Willa, and Willa was a bad storm, a Category 5 earlier today, and now it's been downgraded, and it looks like it will continue to weaken as it approaches Mexico, and it will bring some heavy rainfall in there. It's not nearly as symmetrical as it once was. Some of that moisture will get entrained in that system I talked about in the Northwest Gulf and eventually move our way. So it looks like it's going to be probably a Category 2 as it makes landfall and heads off to the north-northeast. I mentioned that low pressure area. Here's the European forecast model taking it off toward Georgia, and then eventually the cold front sweeps through on Friday, and we turn cooler for the weekend. So things are looking nice for Saturday and Sunday. There's still a chance for some showers on Saturday. East winds for boaters turn to the north at 10 knots. There will be more than likely small craft advisories issued on Friday and Saturday for Sarasota or Suncoast waters as a result of that front moving through. So the forecast, 86 for a high. That's pretty typical. And we'll see temperatures warming up on the overnight lows for the next several days. Here comes the showers and storms. Pretty good chance of seeing some thunderstorms as well on Friday. And then we start to cool down with highs in the upper 70s. That's below average both on Saturday and Sunday. Jacqueline?
Bob, thank you.